Thank you, Melanie, for your wonderful introduction. I truly appreciate that. I'm here to talk to you about the value of a college education. For the past 10 years, I've watched people moving up a career ladder while other people get stuck in the same career year in, year out, becoming more frustrated and angry. So sad. The only noticeable difference between these two categories of people is a college diploma. According to a great American scientist and inventor, George Washington Carver, he said, and I quote, "Education is the key that unlocks the golden door to freedom." I say, it is not just any key. Rather, an education that provides many career choices and makes changing career and jobs much easier. I believe that a college education is an essential investment for American citizens seeking employment in the relevant and available jobs in society, determined to acquire needed technical skills, critical thinking, and communication skills, and a propensity for a greater career growth and development. Having laid down the framework for my discussion, I would like to discuss just 3 points to justify my claim that a college education is valuable. Firstly, a college education is increasingly required for the jobs that are available and needed in our economy. In order to be able to unpack all this, I would like to share the Pew Research conducted in 2016. It said the number of workers in occupation requiring a college education has increased from 49 million in 1980 to 83 million in 2015. Within a space of 35 years, 35 million jobs are available only for people with college education. So, in other words, approximately for every 1 year, there are 1 million jobs available in the job market, in the labor market. In order for any high school graduates to be able to harness this potential opportunity or be among those 1 million that will be employed in this kind of a job that is needed in our economy, then onus is on them to take the first step. And the first step is to apply for a college degree and ensure that they register for the courses. In fact, a survey conducted among the cross-section of American citizens says that 72% of them believe that a lot of responsibility falls on the individual to ensure that they have the right skills and education to succeed in the modern day economy. Interesting. If that is not challenging enough, the U.S. Department of Education also reiterated that by 2027, that's in about 3 years to come, 70% of jobs will require a college education. So, meaning that if you are not in school right now to obtain or acquire a college degree, by 2027, you will have yourself to blame if you are unable to get employed. Because according to the Department of Education, 70% of jobs will require a college degree. Only 30% may not require. Now that we have been able to look at the jobs that are needed in our economy and the type of education required to match this job, it is time for me to discuss the skills required to be able to perform optimally in this job. And this brings me back to my second point. A college education impacts the skills that you need for the jobs, not only technical skills, but also critical thinking and communication skills are required. In fact, most of the time that we discuss about skill, people always jump into thinking that only technical skills are required. But they are wrong. In fact, research shows that we need more of soft skills than even the technical skills. Let me start. According to the research conducted, people pick up skills in different ways and manner. There's no one source of skill acquisition. 42% said that they acquired their skill through formal education, meaning that the only way they acquire their skill is by going to college. That's the formal education. While 30% of them said they pick up their skill from learning, from work experience. By doing the same job every day, they were able to pick up the skill that they required. While only 12%, just 12, said they learned by intuition, by self-taught. They taught themselves the skill they acquire today. Be that as it may, there is a big difference between attending a college to be able to acquire the needed skill and picking up the skill at work or being self-taught. That's why we are able to realize that 42% of people believe that the skill they have today, they actually honed them or learned them, through formal education. Another important thing I would like to bring out is that there's another research carried out by Kleiner and Marshall in 2014. In this research, these two gentlemen, scholars, they went to the regional employer to be able to match the skill of the newly employee with the skill required in the company. And they found out that the regional employer made it clearly known to them that it is better that the college itself customized the communication curricula to meet the needed skill in the industry, such that students or graduates will have a better job placement and improve their career success. Also, like I said earlier on, soft skill is very essential, even more than the technical skill that is acclaimed to be very much important. Soft skills, such as the communication skills, the leadership skill, and collaboration skills, are the most important skills that employees at any level should develop in today's labor environments. The research carried out by Williams in 2023 says much about this. I haven't talked about the kind of jobs that we needed, that is required or that is needed in the society. and how to get them through going to college, and also the kind of skill. A combination of these will surely lead to a potential growth and development in our career. And this brings me to the third point, which is a college education offers a greater potential for growth in our career. And for instance, according to the research conducted by Pew Research in 2016, it says, and I quote, 56% of Americans with a high school diploma or less say that college would be a primary place to develop a specific work-oriented and skill, meaning that 56% of the people that they interview believe that the only dividend gotten from a college is nothing but to develop a specific work-oriented knowledge and skill, nothing more than that. You only go to college to acquire a skill that you'll be able to do your work. Why only 31% of them believe that no. A college is not just you don't just go to a college to acquire skill to be able to do your daily work or to be able to get employed. Rather, a college is a place for personal and intellectual growth. So, which means that a college offers you much more than just your ability to be able to work and do your daily job and earn a living. So it goes beyond that. That's what the research is all about. The skill sets. Another research, very interesting research conducted recently in 2023, that the skill set of a vocational trained worker changes as their career changes. For a vocational trained workers, their skill set changes as their career changes. Whereby for a college graduate, a career change does not necessarily require a total change of skill set. What does this mean? It means that if you are a college graduate, if you change your career from career A to career B, you carry over the skill set that you have used in your career A to your career B. Meaning that part of the knowledge and skill that you have been using over there, you'll still be able to use it in your career B. Why? In other words, for example, you've been using Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, in career A. In career B, those skills that you have acquired or that you have developed over a period of time, you can still carry over them. And when in career B, you will still be able to use your Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint presentation, and many tools as well. This is not what we see in vocational trained workers. Once they leave career A to career B, for example, when a carpenter decided, a woodworker decided that he doesn't want to work as a woodworker, he wants to be a farmer, for example. Everything that he knows in woodwork may not be applicable or useful in another career choice or career move. Now, having discussed all these 3 points, I would like to emphasize that, look, a college education is an essential investment for American citizens seeking employment in relevant and available jobs in the society, determined to acquire the needed technical skills, critical thinking, and communication skills, and a propensity for a greater career growth and development. So, in summary, as new technology evolves or are developed, there will be relatively demand for new skill sets. In order to meet the demand for these new skill sets, a college education is inevitable. Otherwise, we will not be able to. Secondly, the addition of soft skills help prepares graduates for a workplace It's not just only technical skill that is required in a typical workplace environment. We also need soft skills, leadership skills, collaboration skills, and many more. Finally, because a change is constant, a college education promotes career developments for skills that are both relevant today and in the future. With this, I say thank you for giving me the opportunity to discuss the value of a college education. Thank you.